my lord!
Hey guys, it's me, Maddie, Little Miss 0210, and today I'm going to be doing a video that I'm probably gonna regret, but I'm doing it because I enjoy showing my times of my life. But today I'm going to be doing a video about basically my middle school career, stories about it, how I was, my phases, everything about my middle school from 6th to 8th grade, because in 3 weeks I will be graduating middle school and be going to high school, and I'm really excited about high school. A little bit nervous, but you know, it's okay. But yeah, so anyway, let's get started. Okay, let's get started with 6th grade. Y'all saw me in 6th grade, am I correct? You saw my Dora phase where my hair was right here, and then I had my Hello Kitty phase, and my One Direction phase, and my mustache phase. I pretty much had it all, and the thing that's not fair is 6th graders now, like Natalie, my sister, is in 6th grade. She just completely, skipped the awkward part because everybody had the awkward part in 6th grade. If you say you didn't, then you're literally lying to yourself unless you're in 6th grade right now because they have it easy. In 6th grade, I was a dork. I had nerd. I have proof. Just go look at all my old videos. Yeah.
I got from this haul is this very cute, this very cute mint colored skirt. I also got Velvet Sugar. It's not a Christmas thing or anything, it's just one of their new scents. Then I got
and I thought it was cool. Yeah. I had a singing account, and if y'all make fun of me, I literally don't even care because I know there's people who make fun of me to this day about it, but oh well. That was a part of me. I like singing. I don't anymore, but I really enjoyed singing, and that was just a part of me. So yeah, Singing the Glitter. Yeah, I deleted it, so none of y'all will be able to look it up, but yeah, so I had that. I was in choir, as most of y'all know. I'm gonna be inserting pictures, by the way, because probably my worst story from 6th grade is whenever I got my first tardy, and Brian and Brooklyn, they know that I basically cried for 3 days straight when I got my first tardy. I've never gotten a tardy ever since then. I've been so, I hate getting tardies, and so at my school, the rule was, if you got one tardy, you'd go sit on, it was lunch D hall, so you'd just sit on the lunch and just be quiet for, a whole lunch period. But they would call your name out, and you'd stand in front of the whole entire 6th grade and walk up, and I got it, and I was literally distraught. She told me I was tardy. I didn't talk the rest of the class period. I put my head down. I was crying. I cried the rest of the school year. School day. Then I cried. It was a 3-day weekend, so I cried the whole weekend. I got to school, and I cried whenever they called my name. So they said, Madeline DuPont. And I walked up, and I was trying to hide my tears because I was so mad. But the whole class, they had gotten a tardy. A lot of the class. Then I come to find out they got out of their tardy, and I was stuck in it because I fell. I fell in front of my classroom, and I made it by the last bell. But no, they didn't count it. So literally, I was because I was mad. It was my first tardy, okay. But yeah, and then my best story from 6th grade is probably... in choir we went to sing. The Astros is a baseball team. We went to sing at the Astros game, and it was so cool. We went downtown. We went in a bus, but it was a really cool bus. I think it was one of those buses with air conditioning. I don't even know, in a bathroom. But yeah, we went there, and it was, oh my gosh, it was so much fun. And then we sang, and I got on the jumbo screen, and I was because Savage Life. But yeah, those are basically my stories from 6th grade, and let's move on to my next grade. 7th grade. That was still like difficult transition because I went from towards the end of 6th grade, I realized how ridiculous I was being, and I was like, I don't want to be like this. And I switched schools in 7th grade because my neighborhood got rezoned or whatever. So I went, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be cool. I'm not gonna do the whole thing, like my whole singing thing. I'll just keep it there. But I signed up for choir and art, and then we moved schools, and they put me in office assistant. I was like, so I asked for a schedule change, and they put me in theater, and I was like, okay, I don't really like to like be on solo like that, but okay. And I ended up loving theater, and just that year was whenever I really decided theater is something I really, really love. So yeah, thank you for putting me in that class, counselor. But yeah, I went there, and I did not. So all the people, they went to my old school and they moved over, but like I didn't know anyone because there was like 1,800 kids, or 1,800. Yep, there was like I don't even know how many kids. There's like so many 6th graders, and so when I moved to 7th grade, I didn't even know anybody, but they all went to my school last year, and I was like, well, I didn't know y'all. But yeah, so we went, and I made a bunch of friends. It was really good. I thought I was good in a lot of sports, but apparently I'm not. I tried out for the volleyball team. I don't know how to serve a ball. So I didn't make that. And I got put on the cross country team. 2 miles. Yeah. I was the girl who couldn't even jog a lap. So 2 miles, I would just walk because, girl, I was tired. So yeah, basketball came. Didn't make that. But I did get the lead role in my first show, so yeah, so that happened, and then I did track. So yeah, I basically established that I was a runner and not a volleyball or basketball girl, which that's what originally I wanted to do, but okay. The worst story from my 7th grade year is probably... Oh, it's that story whenever I almost got suspended. I was in 7th grade. I was like so scared, like I really thought I was gonna get suspended. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's in one of my story times. And then the best moment in 7th grade was probably so my first like official, like, we did like monologues in theater, and I did mine, and I was like, this is so much fun. And so I went to a tournament, and that tournament, it was so much fun. Like, I just had so much fun going room to room and performing. It was a speech and debate tournament, or speech and theater tournament. I can't even talk, but I'm in theater. Okay. Yeah, so just going to that first tournament and like finding my love for theater was probably the best thing that happened in 7th grade. The phases I went through in 7th grade. Flower power. The whole entire year. At first, it started off as a Bethany Moda thing, Aeropostale in the beginning of the year, and then it slowly transitioned into flower crowns every single day. Every single day, regardless of the outfit. Yeah, it was flower power every single day, and it was crazy. Like, I just constantly wore flower crowns and, like, hippie stuff. That was my style. And I look back, I was like, what? Sorry. I was like, why? Why did you do that to yourself? But yeah, that was basically all the stuff for my 7th grade, and now it's time for 8th grade. And 8th grade. This is something I can go a lot more into detail about because I'm in 8th grade right now, and these are all fresh memories and everything like that. So basically this year I had a lot of things I did for my school. I was in track, cross country, theater, choir, and I was the student council president of my school, which was something new that I had never done before, and I was just so honored to be the class president of my school. it was one of my dreams. When I was younger in 4th grade, I tried and I didn't make it, but when I made it this year, it just showed me that like I have a lot of purpose, and I was just so excited to be part of that, like just helping out my school. And we actually won an award for our community service. We're recognized by the state of Texas, and I just think that's absolutely amazing. Like my goal was to leave a mark on this school, and I really did, and I'm just so thankful for everyone who voted for me and everyone who gave me the opportunity to help my school. And then theater was amazing this year. I was in so many productions, and the big thing for me was RUYL One Act, and I got the lead role in that, and I was just blown out of the water because that's something that I really wanted the whole entire year. Basically, it's like the testing for the arts that we have in my state. And I won an award called the All-Star Cast, which is just being recognized as an actress, and I just thought that was absolutely amazing because I work really hard in theater because that's something that I'm very passionate about and I want to pursue in life, and just to be recognized, it was absolutely amazing. Choir was great this year. Track and cross country were great this year. Probably the best part of my whole entire year was just, there's so many great parts of this year. Probably the overall best is whenever I got to perform for our theater show, the UIL one I was talking about. Just being on that stage, it made me feel alive, and it was an amazing experience, and I just absolutely adore acting. And there was this one scene, me and shout out to Leah, we were supposed to cry, and we got into character, and it was just the best part of my whole entire year. I know it's sad because it's crying, but it was just amazing. The worst part of this year was probably I got sick a lot. I didn't get to go to districts with my school, which is like the finals for cross country and track. I didn't get to go to either one of them. I was really caught up with cheer and I couldn't do it. And cross country, I got really sick last October and I didn't get to go, and I was just so sad because I had so many friends and my coaches were depending on me, but I worked out with my coaches and everything's good. But yeah, that's probably the worst part of my year. The phases I went through this year was straightening my hair. I straighten it all the time, and that's why I had to cut it. It was so long and so beautiful. But yeah, I cut it, as y'all know, and it's up in a bun right now. But yeah, so I cut it, but it was just straightening my hair all the time. That and oh no, I kind of just wear whatever. I kind of had a cheer phase where I would wear cheer clothes every single day. But yeah, that's basically my middle school stories and phases and pictures and everything. But thank you so much for watching. I just had a great school year and a great middle school experience. And if you're going into middle school, don't be scared. It's a place where you can discover what you really like, and I'm so excited for high school. So yeah, and if you have any questions about middle school, don't be afraid to ask down in the comments below. But I love you guys so much, and have an amazing day. Bye.
Molly and that whiskey, that's Monica Lewinsky.